In December 2024, the CEO of a $17 billion company said, quote, AI can already do all of the jobs that we as humans do. His company had stopped hiring. The workforce was shrinking by thousands. 5 months later, he was hiring humans again. This is what actually happened. This is the story of Klarna, the company that bet harder on AI than almost anyone on Earth, and then told the truth about it. Part 1. The bet. February 2024. Klarna, the buy now pay later giant, announces its new AI assistant built on OpenAI's technology. In its first month, it handled 2.3 million customer conversations, 2/3 of all support chats. The numbers were staggering. Resolution time dropped from 11 minutes to under 2. The AI worked 24/7 in over 35 languages across 23 markets. Klarna said it was doing the equivalent work of 700 full-time agents and projected $40 million in profit improvement. So Klarna made the move everyone else was too scared to make. It stopped hiring entirely. As people left, AI absorbed the work. Headcount slid from around 5,000 toward 3,000. The CEO went on Bloomberg and said the quiet part out loud. AI can already do all of our jobs. Part 2. The crack. For a year, Klarna looked like the future. Revenue per employee soared. Wall Street loved it. Every tech CEO quietly studied the playbook. But inside the support queues, something was breaking that no dashboard measured properly. Customers hated it. And measure the trade honestly. The AI saved real money, a projected $40 million in a single year. The dashboards even showed customer satisfaction on par with humans. But dashboards measure the average conversation. Trust is lost in the worst one. May 2025. The same CEO back on Bloomberg with a very different message. Quote, cost unfortunately seems to have been a too predominant evaluation factor. What you end up having is lower quality. Translation, we optimized for cheap and our service got worse. And then the reversal. Klarna began hiring human support agents again. A new pledge, in his words. There will always be a human if you want. The company that said AI could do every job was recruiting people to talk to customers. Part 3. What it really means. Now here's what almost every headline got wrong. Klarna didn't fail with AI, and it didn't fire 700 people in one day. The cuts came from a hiring freeze, and the AI genuinely worked. The company went public in September 2025 and is now pulling $1 billion in quarterly revenue, with roughly half the staff it had in 2022. What failed was the ideology, the belief that customer trust is a cost center. AI crushed the routine work, password resets, refund status, simple questions. But the moments that decide whether a customer stays, the confusing charge, the panic call, the complaint, those needed a human. And Klarna learned that in public. The real lesson isn't AI failed. It's sharper than that. AI is a floor, not a ceiling. It handles the 80% that's routine and makes the 20% that's human worth more than ever. The companies that win won't be the ones that remove people. They'll be the ones that know exactly where people matter. And the aftermath keeps proving both halves of the lesson. Klarna's revenue per employee has more than tripled since the AI push began. The machine genuinely works. The question was never whether AI creates value. It's what you lose when you pretend it creates all of it. But the same CEO now warns that other tech leaders are sugarcoating what AI will do to jobs, and says his own company will likely shed 1,000 more roles by 2030. The honest version of the AI future isn't utopia or apocalypse. It's a receipt. Klarna published theirs. He'd know better than anyone. He ran the experiment on his own company, in public with the whole industry watching, and had the rare honesty to publish the results. That's rarer than the technology. This is the AI signal. Real stories about AI, money, and power every single week. If you want a version of these stories that survives, fact check, subscribe.